We're still learning about algebra. We want to be able to use the distributive law or expansion of algebraic expressions. Okay, so we've seen addition and subtraction last lesson. Some of these algebraic expressions can be written in different ways. Okay, but what we need to know would be how to write them down in different ways so that when we need that type or that form of that expression, we would be able to just know which ones are equivalent. Okay, when we multiply two things together, we could probably show that in area, just like in this picture here. So if we are to get the area of that rectangle, we can say that the length or the horizontal length would be 7 plus a, right? And then the vertical length would be 3. So if we want to get the area of this rectangle, we would want to multiply 3 by 7 plus a, right? Now, how are we going to do that? You could also say, well, I can also simply cut that rectangle into two different areas and say I can have 7 times 3, right? Because that's the length, the horizontal length and the vertical length of the first rectangle, and then add the result to the area of the second rectangle, which is a times 3, which is 3a. If we apply, we say we've got 4 multiplied by 2a plus d. We said that this is 4 times what? 4 times 2a, right? We're distributing our 4 to each of these, right? And therefore we have 4 times 2a plus 4 times d. And we simplify further. When we have 4 times 2a, that's just 8a and then 4d. Let's have the second one, a times 3x plus 2y. Again, that would be what? Let me just write it on the second line so you can see, and I'll have more space. A times 3x plus a times 2y. Yeah. Then you have a times 3x, that's 3ax, right? Careful when you write your multiplication symbol and your times. And then you have a times 2y, you get 2ay, okay? And when you get the hang of it, then you could actually skip some of those lines, right? And say what you're multiplying, you can even use the brackets there. You're multiplying 3 to each of the terms. You've got 3 times k. You can do that in your head. You don't have to write 3 times k here. You can just say 3 times k is 3k. Add 3 times 4a. 3 times 4 is 12 times by a. You get 12a. Then you have 3 times m. That's 3m. But look, it's 3 times negative m. So it's 3 times negative m. It would be negative 3m. When it looks like this, however, 2s plus 3k minus 2k, what you need to do is to multiply 4 to 2s and then 4 to 3k, just up to 3k. It doesn't have to be distributive to minus 2k because 2k would not be inside the bracket. Did you get that? So you only distribute that 4 into the ones to the ones that would be inside the brackets. Okay, so what do we do with that one outside the bracket? We just plug it in, and then if there are any like terms that we can combine, then you just add or subtract them. Okay, so let's start with 4 times 2s. So you can multiply 4 times 2s into 8s. 4 times 3k, you get 12k. And then minus 2k. What do you notice with our answer? What do you notice? Anyone? What should be my next line here?
Like terms.
Like terms. Thank you. So that you've got 8s. If I add 12k minus 2k, I have 10k. Yeah? So this is now what you call expanding and simplifying. Okay? Let's have question 5, which is similar, only it looks like you would have an a that's multiplied to each of the terms inside the bracket. You've got a times 3, you get 3a minus ac plus a, right? So from here, are there any terms that we can combine? 3a and a, thank you. So 3a plus a would give me, what's 3a plus a? I've forgotten. 4a, thank you, minus ac. There would be an open-ended question for you to do. All right, so which of the following expressions cannot be simplified, and give your reasons for that. Okay.